Hello and happy Thursday. My name is Michael Leeserman here with the Trial Guide's tip of the day. It is November 7th, 2024. And today's tip comes from Bill Barton's book, Recovering for Psychological Injuries. Here to read the tip is Bill Barton. Welcome.
Good morning, Michael, and thank you. When jurors volunteer unfavorable attitudes, compliment them under candor and express your appreciation for their honesty. It's best to hear and discuss these attitudes during jury selection because opposing attitudes will leak in and contaminate the verdict unless some effort is made to objectify, discuss, and diffuse them. Now,
This is great. I wonder if I could just for a second.
Sure,
This is
Michael.
advice that other people have given. I like how you've spelled it out. And a mistake that I see many lawyers make is that they've heard you say to thank them, and they do so in a way that is not whole connection and wholehearted. They'll just say, "Oh, thank you for being honest," blah, blah, blah. When what they're really communicating is, "I don't like that." So maybe talk about that a little bit, to truly thank the juror for this gift they just gave you. It is a gift,
Yeah.
right?
I think the guy that does his best is Jerry Spence, and he has a video out on it. And what he does is he actually says this. He says, I'll show you mine, you show me yours. And he actually steps up and volunteers. He said, I'm not real proud of it, but I got a couple things to get in the way here. And he talks about whatever those biases are. And I actually write them out. Now I want to tell you, listen to this now, because this comes back during your closing. And I'm writing on a sheet of paper in my jury selection all the biases. And I invite the jurors to share with me, kind of like chumming almost, what some of the biases you may have. And I try to write them out in a fair manner. And does this represent what I think you're trying to tell me? And I've got about maybe 10 or 15 biases up there. And by writing them out, then when I come to my closing, I go to the court's instruction, said no verdict is to be based on bias, interest, or motive. And I pull that sheet up. And I said, here it is. That's why when we started this trial, we talked about these things, because we shouldn't finish with them. And it really does anesthetize. It does nullify the power of those things, because the jurors remember that, and we agree. And I contributed this too. So I'm looking across, not down. I'm even looking up and sharing. And it's a very, very powerful tool to nullify biases. And it is connected between the jury selection and the closing, perhaps 2 or 3 weeks later. And it's very powerful. And when I tell them in the backside of my rebuttal closing, if any lawyer within the sound of my voice, looking at the defense attorney, tries to tempt you into a verdict based on anything on this sheet, you know what to do with it. And I tell you, they don't mess with it.
Nice. Thank you for your practical advice based in some just great wisdom. Appreciate
Thank you,
being
Michael.
here.
I'm very flattered.
Let's take a deep breath together and just be grateful to be alive this Thursday. May the work that we do today help to reduce suffering in the world, to reduce suffering in our lives, in the lives of our clients, in the lives of everyone we touch upon. May our work today help to repair the world. May we do justice. May we fiercely and compassionately champion our clients' causes. I'm going to ring a bell 3 times now. This can take you into a meditation practice, into a prayer practice, or just let the sounds wash over you and remind you, wake up. It's Thursday. Go out, do good things, and have fun while you're doing it.